Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The second episode in regards to the Battle of Badr. The first episode was an introduction of the various problems and difficulties our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam faced in Makkah al-Mukarramah. And Islam, when it started, there were just 4 people that had accepted Islam. As days went along, the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam went on preaching, calling the people towards the deen of Islam, and he did not retaliate to any type of force that was used against him or his followers. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give the permission to make jihad against the kuffar in Makkah al-Mukarramah because of the situation that the Muslims were small in number. And it was like basically, causing harm to yourself and to your followers. The time was not right. And 13 years went in that way, in suffering and spreading the deen of Islam. But numbers gradually increased. It increased. And the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in the 10th year of his Islam, began meeting people from Madinatul Munawwara. And these people that came from Medina heard from the Jews about the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And when they met the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam in Aqaba Ula, a few of them accepted Islam. And they went back into Madinatul Munawwara and they passed a message. And the second Aqaba, more accepted Islam. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam then sent a Sahabi, Mus'ab bin Umair, on the request of the people of Medina, to send somebody to teach us about the deen of Islam, teach us about the Quran, etc. And Mus'ab bin Umair radiallahu ta'ala anhu went to Madinatul Munawwara. And he was a young person. He wasn't 40, 50, 60 years old. He was in his early 20s. And he went and he did a tremendous piece of work. By the time Nabi Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam came to Madinatul Munawwara, Mus'ab bin Umair radiallahu ta'ala anhu gathered at least 300 people that came into the fold of Islam. So when the beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam gave ijazah, permission to the Meccans to go and migrate and go into Madinatul Munawwara, Sahaba Ikram in small numbers, 2, 3 came and took permission from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all migrated to Madinatul Munawwara. And it was after 6 months or a year when the Sahaba Ikram all settled in Madinatul Munawwara, you had 2 groups of Sahaba Ikram, the Muhajirin and the Ansar. And now it was not a situation where anyone was stopping the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam from spreading the deen of Islam. Here, it was either the people accepted or remained silent or walked away. Nobody had that guts to go against the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam or to stop him or to do anything wrong. Here, the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was faced with the Jews. The Meccans, they felt humiliated that we could not stop the spread of Islam in Makkah. We could not stop the Muslims, neither could we assassinate the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This they regretted very, very much, and it was always at the back of the mind that we need to stop the spread of Islam. We need to attack the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we need to defeat the Muslims. That was always at the back of the mind. How do we put a stop to the Muslims? The beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam went on his way of spreading the deen of Islam, and more people began accepting and coming into the folds of Islam. And the Meccans were threatening. They had sent spies, occasionally came, acted like Muslims, stole the Muslims, their sheep and goat, etc. And they still continued interfering with the Muslims, but the situation was different. Here it was Madinatul Munawwara, and here they just could not have their own ways. The beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam did have support. So inshallah, we'll continue from there.